G'day guys, War of Oz here with you for the final review of the Mythic Legions Arathyr wave of the 3 figures that I picked up. If you want to check out the review of the Red Shield Soldier or of Magnus, please check out this link I'm putting up right now. Otherwise, let's get stuck into Hadriana. This, as I said, is the last of the 3 figures I picked up from the recent Arathyr wave from the 4 Horsemen, and I'm really looking forward to getting her ripped out to lead her troops in my display. So we'll just have a very quick look once again. Just a quick show, quick close-up of the figure. She looks really nice. Love the vibrant black and red colours. Love this golden helmet. And just have a quick look at her bio. Again, love that helmet. So I'm really looking forward to ripping that out. And let's move around. And just shows the back of the card of all the other figures that are available to pick up. Very nice artwork, and again, just love how simple and effective the clam is with the opening up, being able to open and display the figure really simply and effective without damaging the box. Anyway guys, let's rip her out. So before we get stuck into Hadriana herself, I just wanted to have a quick look at the accessories and weapons that she comes with, just to show you in a little bit more depth. So first of all, we'll start off with the bucket helm. Paint job is really good. You can see a little bit of gold paint on the rivets there, and just a really nice little sculpt. Really great alternate head to have. We'll move down now to the pauldrons. I'll just show you the one. So again, has this little nub at the back here, which slots straight into the back of the figure. And again, painting's quite good on this. Not as great as some of the other paint jobs I've seen, but it's still pretty good. So that's the pauldrons. Next up, we'll move across to this sort of fur cape that she has. Kind of reminds me of maybe she killed a bear or something. And just in the top, which is really hard to see, but there's actually 2 little plugs just sort of up here and here. Again, really hard to see, but they go on the back, so you slot it into using this nub, and you put it on before you put this pauldron into her back. Same goes with the red cape. So just a standard bit of red fabric here. It's just got your 2 little points, your 2 little plugs, and again, they plug in to the little nubs. So you plug in, well, how I had it is the cape first, then the fabric, the bear skin, and then you plug this into the back. So that's how I had it, but it's up to you how you want to display. You don't have to use either or you can use one or both. So yeah, she looks good in any way. But let's move on to the ball and chain. I love how they've actually got a real chain. That is really cool. So, and it's hard to show up here, but yeah, a little bit of detail here. It's all just, there's no real paint on the haft, so it's just this little sort of spikes on the end, which is cool. And the actual ball itself with the big spikes, really cool, hangs really nicely, and I really liked displaying that with her. Move on to the sword. It's really cool. The sword does actually fit in the sheath, and the paint job is quite good. Very simple, but the sword looks effective and looks really nice. Checking out the scabbard. One thing I was sort of a little bit disappointed. I wish they'd done a little bit more, made it a little bit more ornate. But they've just given it sort of the gold just at the top and the bottom here. As I said, the sword does fit in. Oh, and there's a little hook here, which you can put it onto her belt. And as I was saying, sword goes in, but that unfortunately is as far as it goes. So as you can see, would have been cool if they had a little indentation there so it slides all the way in, but that's how it is. And last but not least, we have this massive Warhammer here. So this looks fantastic. I'm sure it's been reused. I've seen other pictures from some of the other Mythic Legions figures, but again, looks great. It's solid and will look really cool. I doubt I will use it for her. However, I may end up giving it to maybe Magnus or one of the other figures that I've picked up. But there we are, guys. There's all the accessories. So finally, here we have Hadriana herself. So let's get in and have a look at some of the mobility. She looks really great. She's got fantastic paint apps. The sigil here on the tabard looks fantastic. I've added the belt over her shoulder because I'm going to have her with the sword hanging off, which I'll show you in a moment. So here's the points where the nubs of the pauldrons click in. We'll have a look at the face and the helmet. It looks really nice. She gets a full rotation of the head, as you'd expect, because the heads do pop off pretty easily. I love how she's got the face underneath, and the helmet moves easily up and down with the visor. The animal visor looks great. The face sculpt is pretty good. It's not brilliant. I found that when the light sort of hits her eyes, it's a bit hard to see here, but the eyes are sort of very, very glossy. So again, it's checking out. Well, all the paint and the sculpt is fantastic. Looks really, really nice. Like even things like the chainmail looks really good. So we'll have a look. So she has elbow joints, which do the full 90 degree, well, pretty much 90 degrees. She gets a good swivel at the elbow. She has a bit of movement here with at the wrist, just a little bit. And of course, she does have movement, but it's quite tight, so I'm not going to push that. The other thing to notice is the hands on the female figure are a little bit small, so when giving her something like the ball and chain, notice there's a little bit of, it's a bit wider here at the bottom, so I sort of brought it in from the top like so, and then just sort of push down a little bit to get it to slot in nicely. So you might want to do that, or you could probably just warm up the fingers, but they're quite stiff and hard, as they usually are. So this little sort of part of the tabard here, there is a little, like Magnus has a little tab, so you can probably pull it out. I'm going to leave it in. There's a little bit of movement. I don't really want to push the issue too much, but you get decent movement for poses through the waist. Nothing really through the chest area. The knees are very tight, but you get a 90-degree bend. And again, the tabard's sort of there. You don't really want to push the issue too much, but you do get a good range of motion. And she can pretty much do the splits. And finally, you've got good mobility sort of at the front and back for the foot, and also just a little bit of movement on laterally side to side. So overall, like most of all the Mythic Legions figures, she has excellent maneuverability and posability, and able to get excellent poses out of her. So that's pretty much Hadriana. I think she's a fantastic figure. She looks really good with the other guys, Magnus and the Red Shield Soldier, as well as the Templar Legion builder that I've got. So have you guys picked her up? Are you looking to pick her up? She looks brilliant, in my opinion. A couple of little tiny nitpicks, but generally overall, once again, knocked out of the park by the Four Horsemen. Check out a couple of photos I've put out at the end of this video if you like. Please comment, let me know who your favourite Mythic Legions characters are. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and if you want to check out the other subscriptions from Magnus and the Red Shield Soldier, as well as the Legion Builder Templar Knight that I've got, please just check out my other videos. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching, really appreciate it, have a great day.